hearing that screaming in the background sounds a lot like Prince, but it's not. It's actually one of his proteges, Sheila E. That was a Love Bizarre, the extended remix version of a Love Bizarre. But remember, she was the one that was on those. I don't even know what kind of drums those are, but you know, there's some type of Caribbean or Congo type drums or whatever. But she's just absolutely awesome. And another one of my favorites. I've been playing the favorites of songs that I love, and I haven't even gotten to all the songs that I wanted to play, but hopefully I can get to a couple more later on. You are listening to 90.1 FM WEFT with your girl Renee Angelah here in the studio. First of all, as we are kicking off or in the midst of our spring pledge drive, as I said before, you can get your pledges in. 359-9338 is our studio lines for you to call to get your pledges in. Every pledge counts, so we can keep the power to the tower. I did promise to get you the P.O. Box number. And see, this is the wonderful thing about having people come in and help you out on your shows, because Dr. Underwood came in and gave me the sheet that has the P.O. Box number on it. I'm actually going to put it up here. WEFT P.O. Box 1223, Champaign, Illinois 61824-1223. So you can always make a donation by sending it in, or you can go to our website, WEFT.org, and then, like I said, you can call 359-9338. You can also, if you want to hear yourself over the air, 359-5483, and you might even, who knows, want to call in and give me a question or two, because I have two fabulous ladies here. I am bringing you some R&R, even though it's not Monday night. I know you out there listening, Tammy. Yes, that's right. It's not Monday night R&R. Tammy Hines is the producer of that show, wonderful rock show. But I'm talking about a little R&R from Renata, and I just love that name.
Thank you.
I really do. I love that name, Renata and Rachel. So we're going to bring you some R&R. Two very fabulous ladies from BJ Grand Salon and Spa. We are going to talk face mechanics today. That's right. So second part of the health and soulful being, as we talk about all things that have to do with your face. So listen up, everybody, as we bring in these wonderful ladies from BJ Grand Salon and Spa. How are you, ladies?
Good. How are you?
Very well. Oh my goodness, I am so glad that you ladies are here. I'm so glad you guys got a chance to come in and talk face with us.
Yes, we're happy to be here.
All right. Let's see, Renata, we will start with you. I just want a little bit of background information of how you got into this whole cosmetology game. It's always fascinating to me. And like I said last week when I was talking to the people from Regency, I bow down to all of you cosmetologists, hairstylists. You all are just the most amazing people, because I could not deal with other people. Attitudes. So, give us a little background.
Well, I am actually not a cosmetologist,
okay.
But I am the public relations director
Oh.
for BJ Grand Salon. So I've been there for about 6 years.
All right.
Started as a receptionist and just kind of worked my way up.
Okay.
I love the industry, though. I do love the clients. If there's anything I love, it's, you know, making our customers happy and, you know, seeing that when they leave, they're happy and want to come back.
Yes.
So that's what I just love about it.
It makes a good feeling when you've uplifted somebody's spirit, and you know, I always think of, in the sense of, when you're dealing with that outward appearance, a lot of times it just makes you kind of stand up straighter and
Right.
taller, and it makes you smile, and you know, so that's always a good thing. The service industry is such a wonderful thing, because it's all about the community, like we
Yes.
talk about. Rachel,
Hi.
how are you?
Good.
Rachel just told us that she's expecting. How far along are you?
8.5 weeks, so really early.
Oh, really, really early. So, have you gotten the food cravings yet?
No cravings, but definitely aversions. My husband made eggs this morning.
Uh-huh.
Not a fan.
Yes, I understand. When I was pregnant, for some reason, with me, it was broccoli. I had to have broccoli all the time.
It's better than cheeseburgers.
But I was actually sick for 6 months, but after that, all I wanted was broccoli. And to this day, my daughter loves broccoli, I think, because I ate broccoli so much. So I'm giving you a heads car, and like I'm allergic to fish, so she ended up. This kid can eat everything in the world but fish. So we definitely take on those traits. But we're not here to talk fish and morning sickness. We are here instead to talk about you as far as you're an esthetician.
I am an esthetician.
Okay, and how long have you been?
I have been at BJ Grand for about 3.5 years.
Okay.
I graduated and I got hired around the same time. So BJ Grand has been my only place I've ever worked. So it's all I know.
All right. And the environment, how do you feel about the environment and working with individuals on the aesthetics?
I love it. I love helping people out. I was a nursing major at Parkland.
Okay.
Didn't like it, so ended up switching to aesthetics after doing some research.
It's nursing in a different way.
Kind of, yeah. Still definitely helping people, making them feel good about themselves.
Exactly.
I love the environment. I love being around people in general. I can't think of anything better to do than make people feel good about themselves.
Oh, wonderful. And I bet all of you, that's wonderful about the service industry is that a lot of, people are dedicated when they're in the service industry, whether it's customer service, whether it's like I said, a stylist or cosmetologist, esthetician, doctor, or radio host.
Right.
We are all just very dedicated to service with a smile.
Yes.
We are here to talk about face mechanics here. You're listening to 90.1 FM WEFT with your girl Renee Angelah. Let's get into the basics. What are the most common face types?
There's 4 categories: dry, oily, normal, and combination. And I wouldn't say most people tend to fall in the normal to combination range.
Okay.
If you're oily, you already know it.
Yes.
And if you're dry, you pretty much know that too. And there's so many different services you can get for every different skin type, and that's why sometimes it's best to go to an esthetician and find out what your skin type is so you can treat it from there.
Okay, so let's start off with something like dry. Somebody comes in and they have dry skin. What is one of the first recommendations that you give to them?
Making sure the cleanser is not too foamy, because there is a detergent in foaming cleansers that causes it to dry out more.
Oh, wow.
And exfoliation. People do not exfoliate at all, it seems. So if you exfoliate, your moisturizer is going to penetrate deeper, so it's going to hydrate you definitely a lot more.
And how often should people exfoliate? Once a week, or
2 to 3 times a week, depending on your skin type.
Okay. I used to. I have a weird thing going on with my skin right now. Because I used to have oily skin, and then I went through chemotherapy, and now my skin is like really, really dry, and so I'm like, I don't know what to do with my skin because I've always had oily skin. Yeah. I didn't know what so I never knew what type of moisturizers or what I should do as far as now having. And then I don't know if I might have combination skin now, but all I know is I feel like it's really, really dry. It's way drier than what it was before the chemotherapy.
This weather does not help.
Yes.
At all.
So in the wintertime, what is one of the things that women should do, or women and men, but it's about the women this month, so that's why I'm thinking women first, but we'll talk about you men too.
In the wintertime, definitely keep moisturizing. I feel like some people are like, oh, I'm feeling a little bit oily, I'm going to stop. But actually, when you're producing more oil, sometimes your skin's just compensating for the dryness factor. So always keep moisturizing twice a day,
keep moisturizing
7 days a week.
All right, so for oily skin, what is some of the things that you tell people who come in with oily skin?
It's just different products. Making sure the cleanser does foam up, because it breaks down the oil, it breaks down the dirt and debris. Exfoliation's key, because you're going to get that dead skin off there, so it's not getting into your pores.
Okay.
And using the correct products. A lot of people tend to use products that break them out a little bit more than it should. So if you use the correct products, your skin's just going to look better in general.
Okay. What about, I noticed that a lot of products tend to have like an alcohol content. Is that good, or is that not so good for your skin, or?
Once again, it just all depends on your skin type. Alcohol is very drying. So I guess if you were oily, you could use an alcohol-based product, but as long as you're moisturizing afterward to rehydrate your skin.
Okay. Hydration is very important. That, 6 to 8 glasses of water per day.
Yes, absolutely. And not drinking enough water can dry out your skin also.
Yes. I have noticed that was one of the things that I had to actually teach myself in the last year, is to start drinking more water to keep that hydration going, especially going through something like chemotherapy that breaks down those cells so much, the good cells and the bad cells. You really have to kind of stay hydrated to rebuild those cells. Let's see here, what else I got as we talking about the face mechanics. Let's just talk about a little bit about what are general things that women should do at home daily, on a daily basis. What would you consider a good daily routine as far as the face?
I want to say not to overwhelm yourself. So don't go out and buy 16 products that you want to use on your face. Keep it pretty simple at first and then add a product as you go along.
All right.
You want to wash your face and moisturize twice a day and exfoliate twice a week. Okay. So kind of a 2-2-2 step.
I like that. A 2-2-2. A 2-step.
We're
doing a 2-step on the face.
Wear sunscreen. Sun damage, a lot of women are constantly wanting to fix age spots or hyperpigmentation.
Yes.
So make sure you wear your sunscreen, because if you're fixing the problem of hyperpigmentation but yet going out and tanning,
right,
you're kind of defeating the purpose and you're wasting your money.
Yeah.
So have a moisturizer with an SPF in it. Use a makeup.
What level? They have so many SPFs. SPF 30, yes. SPF 25, SPF 45,200. What is the SPF that we should pretty much use?
I want to say a minimum of 15.
Okay.
A lot of makeups are really good. BJ Grand has its own makeup Dew, and it has a broad spectrum, so it's going to hit both UV spectrums.
Okay.
And it's an SPF of 15.
All right.
There's plenty of other makeups out there that do it, moisturizers that do it. We have 2 different skincare lines at BJ Grand, and
okay,
they both have sunscreens. So they're meant for your face, and I think that helps people out too, using one specifically for your face. You don't want to use something on your back and then use it on your face. It's going to break you out probably.
Okay.
So.
And that's very good to know, because I think I probably is one of those people that would use something on my back and turn around and use it on my face. So I probably would be one of those. I just learned something new. Just like we all learn something new every day. That's a wonderful thing to have. While we're talking about makeup, let's get into some basic makeup tips and go on along with that. What is actually the trend that you're seeing now with makeup going?
I think it depends on your age group. I want to say
the 20-somethings. What are they doing?
The cat eye is very popular.
Ooh.
With like liquid liner, making that little cat eye, smoky eye, red lip. I think that's really popular.
That's the Twilight.
It is a little Bella action.
That little Bella.
We are approaching wedding season.
Yes.
So very neutral colors, very natural looking. Bridal, a little shimmer goes a long way.
Yeah, I got some shimmer on today.
I love me some shimmer. And BJ Grand offers makeup trials for your bridal applications too. So if you get your bridal application practice, you actually get a discount on your actual wedding day.
Cool. That's a great service to have. Let's see what else. Colors for each season. So since we're in spring, what would be some great spring colors for different faces?
I want to say for like fairer skin, like a little peachy undertone in your blush would be fantastic, just to kind of give that little pop of color without being too heavy.
Okay.
I love rose colors on darker skin because it's a little pop of color without being too dramatic, as far as you don't want to look like a clown walking out of your house.
Exactly.
Especially this time of year, not everything's growing and it's kind of dead outside, so you want to brighten up and just a little pop on your face.
And bring some life to your face.
Absolutely.
What about like olive skin colored people?
They can pretty much wear anything. I'm very jealous.
I know!
So
I feel the same way. I'm like, they got the good hair.
Absolutely.
Great skin.
Great skin tone. I feel like they're the ones that never
We got cheated.
tanner all the time. I just can't do it. I want to say they're pretty good with like hot pinks. That would look really cute on them, especially if they did a little cat eye and a neutral lip. That'd be super, super cute.
All right, and since summer is coming up, what's the good summer colors as summer comes in?
I want to say for like the whole entire face, or a nice hot pink lip gloss would be super cute, especially since
love
I
the lip glosses.
Very florally outfits nowadays. So a little bit of color on your lip, very natural eye, and just a little color on your cheek.
Okay, all right. So us 40-somethings, well, I'm not 40 yet, but I'm approaching that. What is the trend for us 40-year-olds?
It tends to be less shimmer. Sometimes shimmer is not good on older skin. It all depends on how you feel about yourself, though. If you're confident walking out with glitter everywhere, go right ahead.
Yes, I have glitter probably still in my hair from doing these wine glasses, glittering up wine glasses 2 days ago. So I'm glittery all over.
I want to say more matte colors. Okay. Matte browns, matte like olive greens are huge. And lipstick. People tend to merge into lipsticks. The older they get, I feel like they probably have a little bit more time on their hands.
Yeah,
I don't know.
so.
Because you can wear a lip liner and then a lipstick. It tends to last a lot longer than the average lip gloss.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I tend to like more lipsticks than I do.
Absolutely.
But I always I kind of like to do a lipstick and then kind of like a gloss over it.
Yeah,
so,
give it a little bit of sheen to it.
to bring that popping out.
Right, it lasts a lot longer, and sometimes as you get older, your lips get thinner, so that lip liner can help too. That might be the reason of lipsticks as you get older too.
All right, that's really good to know. You are listening to 90.1 FM WEFT with your girl Renee Angelah. It is a little bit after 8:30, and I am in the studio with R&R, Renata and Rachel, and we are talking about face mechanics. They are two fabulous people from BJ Grand Salon and Spa, and we're going to get to talking about some of their services and what you can have. They also brought me a gift, guys. I got a gift. I feel so loved. They brought me some of their products, and I haven't pulled it out yet. Let me pull it out. I'm pulling it out right now. And speaking of gifts, while I'm pulling out the gift that they brought me, you can give and support this 31-plus year radio station, WEFT, community supported, volunteer operated, by pledging during our spring pledge drive. $40 is our basic membership level, and when you become a member, you get voting power, you get to host your own show, so you can propose to host your own show, and just wonderful, lots of things that we have going on in the studio and out in the community, because that's what it is. It's all about powering up the community. So give us a call, 359-9338. Reverend Underwood is at the phones, like I said before, manning the phones for us for our pledges. And she also pledged $120 in the 6 o'clock hour. And with that level of the $120, you get 3 gifts. So she chose a messenger bag, a baseball cap, and a t-shirt. At the $65 level, you can get one of those gifts, and at the 90.1 or $90.10 level, you get 2 out of those 3 gifts. So that's wonderful. They brought me their Dew Face Off Hydrating Facial Mist, and then I also got a Dew Cross Train 3-in-1 Conditioning Shampoo. Yes, I need conditioning. Even with the little bit of hair that I have that's growing back, I still need conditioning. I think a lot of people don't do that when they think about, when they have short hair, they might not think about, conditioning and all of that, or washing it, still continually washing it and stuff like that. So they brought me some gifts from their own product line at BJ Grand Salon and Spa. Let's get into talking about BJ Grand Salon. Renata, we haven't heard much from you, so we're going to bring you in to talk about the services since you are in the PR. I love marketers too. That was my major in college. So I love all things marketing. Let's talk about BJ Grand Salon and Spa. First of all, how long has it been around?
Well, it was It's been around since 1976, I believe, but we've been in Champaign since 1985.
And you're located, I just want to make sure that we're located, what, at Village at Crossing or close to Village at
Windsor
Crossing?
and Duncan. We're right behind Busey Bank.
Right behind Busey Bank. So been here since, once again?
We've been at that location since 96.
96.
So for a long time,
Oh,
a lot longer than people think.
Gosh,
over there.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That is interesting. I don't think because my parents live over there. They live in Cherry Hills.
Right.
And I graduated in 92. So
yeah.
So not shortly after I graduated that I guess I never even noticed it coming up. But there it is over there at the corner of Windsor and Duncan behind Busey. What is some of the services that is offered there?
We do everything.
Yes, they do.
We do facials. We do manicures, pedicures. Massages.
I got a massage there. It was heavenly, guys. I just want to tell you that. I'm just gonna put it out there right now. I got a gift certificate to BJ Grand Salon and Spa for a massage, and I went there, and I have not been the same since. I only let certain people put their hands on me.
Right.
And that's who I'm gonna have put their hands on me.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. I just had to put that in.
Yes. So we do everything. We do hair. We do. We have in our hair. We do a GK taming system, which is going to help with like frizziness, curly hair. Help to kind of tame that.
All right.
That's one of our big services that we do. We also have hydrotherapy to go with your massage. So next time you get a massage, you should try it.
I'm gonna try that because I've always wanted to try hydrotherapy just to see what the experience is like.
It is amazing.
It's phenomenal.
Rachel does hydrotherapy.
I do the body treatments and I don't massage though, so you're not going to get an awesome massage. But the hydrotherapy is fantastic because we put some products in the water if you get that service, and it definitely hydrates your skin, puts stuff back into your skin, gets your blood flowing, gets you relaxed. Especially if you go to a massage, you're going to feel nice and relaxed.
Yes.
And you're going to get the most of your massage.
You will.
Yes.
And while you were talking about body services, because it seems to be something that is really emerging, that people are getting more body services.
Yes.
What are some of the body services that BJ Grand Salon and Spa offers?
We do this one called the Hydro Quench Body Wrap.
Okay.
It's not going to be a wrap that makes you lose 20 pounds in 20 minutes or anything like
yes,
that.
I've noticed that's like everybody's looking into the detox body wraps.
Yes.
And I am going to say that I just did one last night in my home. I did a seaweed bath.
I mean, we have a seaweed bath, but it's not promising of making you lose 20 pounds or 20 inches. I don't know. But the Hydro Quench is very hydrating.
Okay.
So you get a nice exfoliation going, and you wrap for 20 minutes in this Hydro Quench gel, and you shower it off, and you get moisturized by our Feed Mirror products, and it just feels absolutely phenomenal.
Oh my gosh, sounds wonderful.
Yes, and right now all of our body treatments are 20% off.
Body treatments 20% off?
Yeah.
April 3rd, so get in there, people, by next week.
Yes.
Get in there and get your 20% off body services. I might have to get in there myself when I come back from this trip, if I make it back from Louisville. Because, I don't know, I'm doing a bachelorette party. We might not come back alive.
Right.
But if we do, I might have to come in and do a little bit of body services.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other specials that are going on?
We have our microdermabrasion, which you can add to any facial, and it's only $59.50 when you add it to a facial, so that's good.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenal service.
Mm-hmm. And I know Mother's Day's coming up.
Yes.
Right now, if you buy a $100 gift certificate, we give you a card so that your mom can also get a free lipstick or lip gloss.
Wonderful. So nice more promotions.
Yeah.
One of the things I was seeing, and I mean I already knew it, but as I was looking through the guide, and some of the services that you guys have, it'll have something like stylist or master stylist or master. What are these different levels? What do they mean when somebody is looking for, a new experience at BJ Grand Salon and Spa, and they see that, you have master massage therapist or director?
Right.
So
the higher the level means the more experience the person has, the more continued education they've done, and the more amount of time they've been at the salon. So the higher the level, obviously the more experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you divide it up by like years or something like that? So you know the master might be 5 years or.
Actually, they have to work really hard to meet certain goals.
Okay.
In order to move up to the next step. So they might have to have like, you know,
so much in service. So many.
Continuing education credits.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so it's not like we have master stylists who've been there for like 6 years, and we have some master stylists that have been there, you know, just a shorter amount of time. So it all just depends how they progress. And,
All right.
you know, we have people who've been there for like 20 some years that's been their only job.
Oh, wow.
So they're the highest level, you know.
Yeah.
So it just depends.
So it definitely is an environment that promotes that continuing care and that continuing education and really recognizes and supports all of that going up in those levels and continuing that way so you can continue to bring great service.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And BJ Grand offers us in-house education. So we don't have to go to the beauty shows in Chicago or St. Louis. We actually get all of our training in-house. They bring professionals in and we get to do our training on site.
Wow.
So we get the hands-on experience and we're not sitting in a chair with a little book. We're actually practicing hands-on with these professionals, and I think that gives us a hands up.
Yes, I think it does because that's the only time I've ever heard of that. So, and I'm not saying there's not other salons, but we're not talking about the other salons. We're talking about BJ Grand Salon and Spa. Any final words, ladies, on skin and aesthetics or BJ Grand Salon and Spa?
It's a great place. You should come see us.
Yes, come see us. Or come see them at the corner of Windsor and Duncan, right behind Busey Bank. Other people might know, right across the street from Village at the Crossing, where you know Jupiter's and Walgreens. There's a Walgreens on every corner.
Yes.
So look for the Walgreens on the corner, and then on the opposite corner is the bank. So look for that. Any other words for you?
I want to say, don't deny yourself spoilings. I mean, there's always reasons to go out and pamper yourself.
Yes.
So feel free to do so, and you can just give the excuse of, well, I need to. My esthetician said I need to come in every 6 weeks.
Rachel says come in every 6 weeks.
I did.
But you know, the thing is that you mentioned that this is one of the reasons why I started this series, Health and Soulful Being, because I wanted women to start paying more attention to themselves. I mean, yes, I like I said, I will be bringing in some stuff for the fellas, but I really, honestly, I really did this more so for women because we tend to not take care of ourselves. We tend to take care of everybody else, and then we just kind of leave ourselves out there lying in the balance.
Especially if you're a mom.
Yes, absolutely.
You always put yourself last.
Yes.
Which, speaking of moms, gift cards make great Mother's Day gifts,
Yes.
so you can treat your mom to the services that she deserves.
Exactly. So so get out there, get your gift certificates because Mother's Day is coming up in May, or even just for a just because gift to yourself. All you mothers out there, you don't have to wait for somebody else to send you off on a spa day. You go take one yourself. Take time for you, because that is what it's all about. It's all about love, and I thank you ladies so very much. Namaste. Thank you for coming in. BJ Grand Salon and Spa.